We're talking 70 million copies, 7 singles in the top 10, 8 Grammys in one night. That's
Wanna be starting something. Thriller. Beat it. Todd MJ going band for band with a lot of grown ass people. Ladies and gentlemen, apparently people are just finding out who the f Michael Jackson was. But I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of us watching this video have just witnessed a new generation though. There's like a ton of yes. You wanna know how I know it's just? You wanna know how I know? No. It's a just thing. And I know that sounds crazy. I'm acting like Michael Jackson's a foreign concept. No. It's genuinely new. It's genuinely new. And I can tell y'all because they're regurgitating the same arguments that I had in school, that you had in school and stuff like that. I'll go try to find an example, but I know on my tweet I list them. Here's an example. Yeah, here I list them right here. So this guy argues that MJ goes past test of time, omnipotence, whatever. Right, cool. He's Michael Jackson, probably can. Anyway, someone was like, how can you be a new Michael Jackson fan? Were they just born? My take is, yeah. like that. Bro, the topics that they're having is literally, who's the female MJ? I know y'all seen them posts going all around. Someone, who's the closest thing to Michael Jackson? And then I seen some posts, of course, per usual of the internet, he's overrated. And the typical one, the one that I knew, okay, time is just repeating itself. Drake/Taylor Swift is better than MJ. I saw that like 4 times. So I saw that like 4 times the day I tweeted that. Yeah, Chris Brown. Oh my God, especially Chris Brown too. I missed that. Thank you. Good. But yeah. I'm starting the premise of this video to say, yeah, I wasn't stuttering that intro. They are new niggas that apparently just were born, spawned in, and found out about Michael Jackson because they're talking insane. Being said, yeah, this guy says, how good is he? Let's find out.
When Michael Jackson performed, the world stopped. Stadiums overflowed. Fans fainted at the sound of his voice.
True.
Thriller alone outsold everybody. And his influence?
Yo, Thriller off the wall, man. God, that boy got 2 of them. 2 albums are just like, fuck you good, no skip level, bruh. This another hot take, and I'm just move on after this. How good was Michael Jackson actually is his title. I'll tell you exactly how good I think Michael Jackson is. You could name your top 20, don't cheat, your top 20 favorite songs that to you personally, and you make that a playlist. All time. Any of your favorite 20 songs. Send that playlist to 3 random people and go hit for hit with just Michael Jackson's discography. Obviously, you can't use Michael Jackson in your playlist. Betting odds I'm taking this to beat you. and that sounds like immaculate glaze. That got an insane, bro.
You can hear it on every pop star who's ever touched
Holy
the stage
fuck, bro.
But Michael wasn't perfect. He's been criticized for his live singing, his bad acting, and even though it's not his fault, he's been accused of having fake songs on his Posthumous album.
Okay.
August 2022. Do you think that those were actually Michael's vocals or not?
If I tell you today,
right now,
I can tell you right now that no.
Michael obviously
the last
became a
one
king
wouldn't
of
be
pop.
on him at all.
The journey that made
that.
him one was far darker and much more complicated than most people realize. He's had to face rejection, doubt, and fight to prove himself again and again. So how good was Michael Jackson actually? In 1968, a little kid from Gary, Indiana walked into Motown Records. He outsang grown men.
Yeah, y'all know he's a thug, right? Gary, Indiana, if you don't know, boy. Ooh.
That kid was Michael Jackson. You see, the Jackson 5 weren't just another kid group. They were something else entirely.
Yeah, funny enough, I don't know if he's going to talk about it, but Michael Jackson was determined to beat these allegations. Oh, you're just the guy from the Jackson, you're just the boy from the Jackson 5, or you're just the boy from this whatever film or song, whatever, because he had to establish his own thing. And a lot of people during the time, they were like, nah, that's the boy from bro. That's the boy from this. That's the boy from that. So he definitely, kind of like how Jordan was, both MJs, right? Kind of like how a lot of athletes are for my sports guys. He kind of convinced himself of an aggressive narrative against him to give him something to attack and work harder to.
Barry
what the
Gordy,
greats do.
Founder of Motown, he said he'd never seen anything like it.
What was it the first time you saw the Jackson family when Michael Jackson came in? What were your first impressions when you saw them perform in front of you?
Well, I was floored. When I saw them perform, I was really floored.
Diana Ross introduced him to America on the Hollywood Palace in 1969. And Michael, the tiny kid with an afro bigger than his whole body, he grabbed the mic like he'd been performing for 50 years.
Todd's good. Yo.
But the part people don't always think about is
Todd MJ's going band for band with a lot of grown ass people. I don't want to turn this whole video into just glaze. I'm just going to hear him out from this point on, but that's just funny to me too.
Michael was learning choreography. While they were playing tag at recess, he was in the studio until 3 a.m.
Actually becoming like a stage addict. I really am. Like when there are off days and there is no show, I'm up at night dancing just to sing. It's really strange.
Hey, man.
Because I'm an addict. Can't help it.
Everybody at that level would say similar thing.
In perfection. You got it. Through this thing right here, or if you're black, you're probably familiar with the switch.
Whoa!
Michael would later say he was so terrified of his father.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He'd vomit when he saw him coming. Now think about that. A kid so scared of his dad that he'd get physically sick. But that same kid would walk on stage and command an audience of thousands of people. By 1970, the Jackson 5 had 4 consecutive #1 hits.
Baby,
I Want You Back,
baby.
ABC,
I Want You Back.
The Love You Save, I'll Be There. No group had ever done that before. Michael was 11 years old singing about love and heartbreak in a way that would make grown women cry.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? This is about as bad as it was with fucking Bieber, man. Like, what's the plan? What is the plan? I love this song. Like, what's the plan?
The thing is, it gets complicated because that success came with a price. Every interview, every photo shoot, Berry Gordy's team would remind him, you're not children, you're professionals. Michael couldn't make friends his own age. He couldn't go to school dances. He couldn't even hardly go outside without causing a riot. He later talked about staring out hotel windows, watching kids play in the park, just watching.
Damn, Squidward meme him.
Normal. But the thing is, he wasn't normal. You see, he was talented, but not just talented, he was absolutely obsessed with music.
Who did you start listening to
So you giving this nigga the Avatar Aang storyline.
get your kind of singing style?
James Brown. I said James Brown and Sammy Davis Jr. Because I like the kind of things they do, like fast music.
What did you borrow from them?
Well, I do most of his dancing on stage. And I just like the way Sammy sings.
And the music was incredible. But behind every perfect performance, there was a child who had been hit for missing a step. Behind every smile, it was a kid who didn't know what it was to just be a kid. By 1979, Michael was 21 and desperate to prove something. The Jackson 5 had left Motown and became the Jacksons. But Michael, he wanted more. He needed more.
My name is James Phillips. I'd like to know, first of all, how do you feel being up there alone, and are you gonna make appearances?
Mr. What it is with the rate?
No, I'm just doing this because these are solo songs for my album, and they put them on the Jackson 5 album.
Now enter Quincy Jones.
Talk to me.
The man who'd worked with everyone from Frank Sinatra to Count Basie. When Quincy agreed to produce Michael's solo album, people thought it was weird. A jazz legend working with a former child star to make pop and disco music. But it was a match made in heaven.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what the fuck? What kind of criticism is that? If he's an established name in the industry, I'm trusting them more than I'm not. What the fuck?
Worked together on the movie The Wiz, and a year later, they dropped off the wall.
He's not gonna do it. I just want to show y'all this track list. I just want to. Again. It's okay. You're actually overrating him. Let me just read you this fucking track list. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Rock With You. Working Day and Night. Get On the Floor. Off the Wall. Girlfriend. She's Out of My Life. I Can't Help It. It's Falling in Love and Burn This Disco. Like, nigga, what the fuck, bruh? It's fucking crazy, bro.
Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, it still gets played in movies and social events. The album went platinum 4 times, a part that nobody really talks about. Despite selling millions and 4 top 10 singles, the album just got 2 Grammy nods and only 1 win. Michael sat in that audience watching other artists win awards he knew he deserved. And then something in him just...
Kendrick just up in it. Hey man, ain't it like Not Like Us's anniversary yesterday or today or some shit? We probably got to do a video about how that rap beef ruined the fucking industry, but yet Not Like Us is a generational song. 2 things can be true.
Snapped. He told his lawyer that night, my next album is going to be the biggest album of all time. Now, most people would have called him crazy. A 21-year-old kid talking about he's going to make the biggest album ever. Yeah, he was Michael Jackson, but he wasn't the king yet. Now, Michael had been competing with adults since he was 5. He knew he was talented, but he learned that talent wasn't enough. You needed to be undeniable. Now, the thing is, Off the Wall should have been enough. It revolutionized pop music. It made disco sound sophisticated.
Yeah, the fact that Off the Wall has a genuine, and most people, I'm one of them, that is the one, is a testament to how the fuck did you follow this up?
Call him Little Michael. Still as
like, how the hell did he follow this up?
Just one of the Jacksons. November 29th, 1982, the day the music industry changed forever. Thriller wasn't supposed to happen the way that it did. CBS executives wanted another Off the Wall, a safe, successful, profitable album.
He said, nah. Nah. Now, I am team Off the Wall, but again, to show you the track list, I'm team Off the Wall, but I'm not mad at you. Want to be starting something. Baby Be Mine. The Girl Is Mine. Thriller. Beat It. Billie Jean. Human Nature. PYT. Oh my God. Lady in My Life. Oh my heaven, bro. Like, pure hit. Thriller is undeniably the one. I just like the sound of Off the Wall. But like, oh no. I change my mind on that debate all the fucking time. Oh my God, that set list. Again, I said you could go get your 20 favorite songs, shuffle this nigga's discography. He probably beat you. Insane.
Michael and Quincy had other plans. They wanted to create an album where every song could be a single. Every track had to be perfect.
And it fucking was.
Let me tell you about MTV first, because you can't understand the impact Thriller had without understanding this.
You won't get Michael Jackson without
He launched in 1981 as music television. They had a very specific format, mostly rock music. They said Michael didn't fit their demographic. When Billie Jean dropped, everybody knew it was a hit, but MTV still wasn't convinced. It wasn't until the president of CBS Records, Walter Yetnikoff, he threatened to pull all of CBS's artists from their rotation until they played Michael Jackson.
AKA
Once they
racist.
did, Billie Jean became one of their most requested videos. It opened doors for not just Michael, but for countless artists who came after. But see, Michael wasn't done. It was Motown's 25th anniversary, and Michael was supposed to perform with his brothers. He did, but then he asked for a solo spot. Came out with his fedora, kind of like this one. Black jacket, silver glove, the Billie Jean bass line started to play, and then you know what happened. But Michael still wasn't done changing history.
Jesus.
For the Thriller video, he made it into a 14-minute short film. Cost $500,000. Before Thriller, music videos were basically film performances. They might have had some simple effects, but after Thriller, videos basically became mini movies. Artists started hiring film directors, budgets exploded, storylines.
This is an underrated aspect that people don't give to Mike, for sure.
He basically changed what it means to make a music video.
Agreed.
Now, Thriller, the album, I mean, it damn near destroyed every record that ever existed. Best-selling album of 1983.
Yeah, because like he said, it was made to make singles, but it actually fit as well with the album. So it was just like, oh, well, fuck you. All of the singles are going to end up being hits. Yeah, GG.
1984 of all time. We're talking 70 million copies, 7 singles in the top 10, 8 Grammys in one night. But success is complicated because now everybody wanted a piece of Michael Jackson. The Pepsi commercial that went wrong, his hair caught on fire during a pyrotechnic malfunction. That's when the painkillers started. Then he got backlash for his pop success. Black radio stations started saying he abandoned his community, and rock.
Even Michael Jackson got hate when he was up. Yeah, again, it's my one con with niggas, bro. Niggas love to be crabs, bro. Niggas love to be crabs, bro. I don't get it. And I'm saying niggas exclusively to niggas. I'm not saying that other cultures don't do it, but I hate when niggas get on that crab shit. Cause y'all be the main ones. Oh yeah, man, we need more black this, we need more black that, we need more black this, we need more black that. And y'all be the first niggas in line. Man, it ain't even like that for real. All right, bitch ass nigga. And I say, I nigga, keyword on nigga, man. Like that shit is lame, bro.
Critics says he was too commercial. People who ignored him during Off the Wall now saying he's overexposed. And all of this was just the start of what would eventually become his Achilles heel, the media. Now, fast forward, Michael has spent 3 years preparing for a follow-up album. I mean, the pressure of following Thriller must have been crazy. I mean, imagine trying to follow up the Bible. What do you write next?
Oh, okay.
Bad was the answer.
Follow up the Bible gonna have somebody tight. But bad. Well, you would think it stops there, chat. Now, this is, of the three, this is arguably the least popular team. And then you can still argue they're the right team. You can argue that they are the right team. Bad has bad. The Way You Make Me Feel. Speed Demon. Liberian Girl. Fucking Stevie feature, Just Good Friends. Another Part of Me. Man in the Mirror. I Just Can't Stop Loving You. Dirty Diana. Smooth Criminal. And my personal favorite Michael Jackson song of all time, Leave Me Alone. It's fucking crazy. By the way, yeah, Leave Me Alone is my favorite one. It's low-key. I know, weird pick. It's my favorite Michael Jackson song of all time.
5 number one
Definitely
singles
my favorite
for one
one.
album.
I
The
love that
Bad
song.
Tour became the highest grossing tour in history. That's another conversation. See, while Michael was breaking sales records, Prince was breaking musical boundaries. Purple Rain, Sign of the Times.
Purple Rain.
Critics loved to pit them against each other. Michael was pop, Prince was art. Michael could dance, but Prince could play multiple instruments. Michael actually wanted to collab with Prince. He reached out for him to do a duet on Bad. But when Prince heard the song, he heard the first line and he wasn't quite down for that.
The first line of that song is "Your butt is mine." Your butt is mine. Now I said, who gonna sing that to whom? Cause you sure ain't singing it to me. And I sure ain't singing it to you.
Christ.
So right there we got a problem.
This nigga.
So the rivalry, it wasn't real. Not really. They respected each other.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Media always
don't
needs
take
a
that too literally, Chad. They weren't beefing.
And unfortunately, Michael
If
became-
Prince and Michael Jackson had a genuine beef, it would be the most known thing of known things.
prime target for that. The media discovered they could sell more magazines by calling him Wacko Jacko than by celebrating his music. Every weird thing he did became a headline. He bought a chimp, front page news. He slept in a hyperbaric chamber? He didn't, but who cares about the truth? Headlines for weeks. And then they got their biggest story yet.
I have a skin disorder that destroys the pigmentation of the skin. Is something that I cannot help.
Uncle Ruckus.
Okay, but when people make up stories that I don't want to
This new Uncle Ruckus is pissed right now.
be who I am, it hurts.
Michael had developed vitiligo, a disease that destroys skin pigmentation. It was something that defined him in both positive and negative ways. But instead of compassion, he got mockery. By the time the Dangerous album came out, Michael was pushing boundaries again. New Jack Swing with Teddy Riley, Industrial Sounds, Black or White became the most watched television event of 1991. But the Wacko Jacko stories, they just kept coming. He was buying the Elephant Man's bones. He was sleeping in an oxygen tank. The stories got more and more ridiculous, but some people started to believe him. I mean, at the very least, it started to shape his image.
Yeah, too
The
many
irony
stories.
is,
You got to buy
while
one of
some people
them.
were calling him a freak, he was still revolutionizing music.
Yeah, the way
Choreography
it
he
goes,
created
Chad. Let's say you have 10 different allegations on you. No, fuck it. Let's say you only have one allegation on you. and you're like, okay, no, I've familiarized myself with this guy's art. I tune into his interviews, whatever the case may be, or this era streams, whatever. Okay, yeah, Dowdy's a fucking weirdo. That guy's just yapping. Let's say you now have 3 allegations. You're like, damn, why are they hating on this guy? 10? Psh, man, free him, bro. He's always in some shit. 15? Now it plants a seed of doubt. 20? You starting to think, okay, maybe 1, 2, or 3 is true. And even though if it was only those 3 allegations at the time, you would think none of them are true. That's just how fucked up it is. That's why like these streaming niggas be real tight with the clip channels, and rightfully the fuck so, especially the ones that bring up out of context clips and shit like that. Yeah, that's why niggas get real tight about that. But no significant action has been done to really eviscerate them yet, but that is a matter of when.
This era, I mean, it's
50,
still
you
cocky
done
today.
did some shit.
Watch any K-pop group. That's Michael. See,
50,
Michael,
I'm
he
with
made
him.
One critical mistake. You see, Michael was nice and trusting, but a little too trusting. See, Michael had his own theme park.
Oh, shit,
and he
about
would
to
let
sneeze.
kids and their families come stay with him. Everything was cool. He never had a childhood, so he wanted to do that.
from more corny jokes like that one.
In 1993,
fuck, my nose hurts.
everything came crashing down. In August of 1993, Michael Jackson was accused of, let's just say, doing not so nice things to children. Now, this has been a sore subject around Michael Jackson for a long time, but we got to talk about what it did to him.
Yeah.
Because whether you believe he was innocent or guilty, what happened next was basically a public execution. The accusation came during the Dangerous tour. Michael was performing at sold-out stadiums when police raided his home. Media coverage was relentless. I mean, it was so bad he had to cancel the tour. He became dependent on painkillers just to function.
Damn.
The case was eventually settled outside of court, but I mean, the damage was permanent.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Next
nobody
thing
care
you know,
about that
the
shit.
History album drops. It was half greatest hits.
By the way, I've stopped showing it just so we can hurry up the video because I got a flight to catch. But these albums haven't missed either, just so you know that. Just so you know, he still hasn't missed the whole time. Hasn't missed yet.
Angrier, more defiant.
Controversy
They don't
in
care
there
about
hasn't
us.
missed yet.
Scream, Stranger in Moscow. This wasn't the same Michael who sang The Way You Make Me Feel. This was somebody who was hurt and wounded. Now, of course, it's Michael, so the album and the tour was still successful.
Right.
But you could tell there was something broken that just couldn't really be fixed. The allegations came back in 2003. Then came the trial. He was acquitted on all charges, but acquittal doesn't necessarily mean vindication in the public eye.
Yeah,
By this point,
that's the
Michael
fucked up
proved
part
himself
about
to be-
court too, right? You could be literally found not guilty, and the way that I mean, it's a real thing. You could be found not guilty and still have been guilty. It's kind of fucked.
He wanted a great.
So,
but
once
he's
the
still not
narrative's
top
in
the
there,
success
you're
of
stuck
Thriller,
with it.
And his career was starting to go on the decline. So he wanted to try to top himself one more time. But he had another demon to battle with: Sony Music Entertainment. In 2001, Michael dropped Invincible, his last studio album. Sony barely promoted it. They were in a war with Michael over masters and money, but it still debuted at #1 and still went double platinum. It was a failure for Michael Jackson, but it was still a success that most artists would kill for.
Yep.
Machine was breaking down.
I think and even the way that Chad is vibing with it, we all have a similar take. This is where if you want to say any fall off exists, maybe you get that on Invincible, but even then Invincible, as he said, has songs that you would pray for. Like your favorite artist would pray to have an Invincible track list. Like, to put into context, Unbreakable, Heartbreaker, Invincible, Break of Dawn, Heaven Can Wait, You Rock My World, Butterfly, Speechless, 2000 Watts, You Are My Life, Privacy, Don't Walk Away, Cry, Lost Children, Whatever Happens, Threaten. Like, your favorite artist would be like, you know, but for Michael Jackson, we were talking about someone who had Bad, someone who had Thriller, someone who had Off the Wall. So it's unfortunate, but it's the cost of greatness. Like if JJ Watt, I seen Adonis again. Shout out my boy. I fuck with his clips genuinely. I'll be watching them. He was just recently. He has a short and he's arguing Aaron Donald or JJ Watt at their peak. And one thing, regardless of who you choose, the point is, what is the down year of Aaron Donald or JJ Watt? Still better than damn near everybody in the league right now. So it's just how it goes, man.
It wasn't because he wasn't making money. I mean, Michael had lots of assets.
Still
The
clears
lawsuits never stopped
everyone.
coming, and everything just seemed like it was closing in on him. So Michael wanted one last hurrah. In 2009, he announced the This Is It tour, 50 concerts at London's O2 Arena. sold out in hours. He was 50 years old, rehearsing like he was 25. The footage from the rehearsals, I mean, he was still magical. Still had that thing that made him different from everyone else. But he was also fragile. He couldn't sleep without meds, and he barely weighed.
Yeah, he's been on the meds for a long time at this point.
June 25th, 2009. The King of Pop was pronounced dead at UCLA Medical Center.
According to the Los Angeles Times, pop star Michael
This is
Jackson.
like one of my first vivid, like obviously by 2009, I was born in 1999. I have memories of being a fucking 10, 11-year-old Chad. But like, this was one of like my like core vivid ones. I was like, oh man, that one hurt me.
Died this
that one hurt me bad.
Both the Los Angeles Times and
because I'm
CBS
telling you,
News.
like, I dressed up for Michael Jackson for Halloween twice at that point. Mind you, nigga, I'm 11. I'm 11 at this. I'm 10 at this point in time. Sorry, not 11. I'm 10. So as a tot, you know, you've been dressed up as whatever, but like you were tot. You didn't fuck it out. I willingly chose, ever since I have memory stored, chose to be Michael Jackson twice before I was 11 years old. That shit fucked me up, man.
Are both now
Fuck me
reporting
up
that
bad.
Michael Jackson has died.
His death was devastating, and according to some, it's still a mystery. But on the bright side, his legacy is still felt, not just by music people, but
right now, nigga, this video's old. Yeah, this video's 7 months ago, nigga. We got a lot of shit going on today, buddy.
How good was Michael Jackson actually? I mean, the numbers are untouchable. Over 1 billion records sold, 13 Grammy wins, 39 Guinness World Records.
Yep.
Thriller alone has sold more than most artists' entire careers combined.
Yep.
But numbers, they don't quite capture it. Not really. Watch Beyonce perform. That's Michael. Watch Bruno Mars, Michael, The Weeknd, Justin Timberlake, Usher, Chris Brown, all of them.
Yep.
I mean, they're all trying to copy what he had. Even the K-pop groups, BTS, they're walking through doors that Michael opened. He changed what it meant to be a pop star. Before Michael, pop stars, they sang songs, but after, I mean, they created whole worlds around their albums and different eras. Music videos weren't just promotional tools, they became art. He changed the game for concerts. I mean, he even changed the whole landscape of MTV. A black kid from Gary, Indiana became the biggest star on the planet. He made music that transcended language, race, culture, everything.
This nigga's the GOAT,
perfect?
bro.
Of course not. I mean, he didn't play instruments as good as Prince, and on his live shows, his voice got strained and he didn't sound as good as the record. Michael's impact was way bigger than music.
I would
Michael
even
Jackson
say,
had his
I would
childhood
even say
stolen.
the latter half is where you get that takeoff. There's a lot of Michael Jackson concerts where, nah, you sound good.
Had his appearance mocked, his reputation destroyed, his every move criticized. He never got that comeback, never got that final victory lap where the world just celebrated him. But maybe that's what makes his greatness even more remarkable. He never stopped trying to give everything he had to heal the world through his music.
He could have did it again if he
hundreds of people in the
survived.
audience yelling, Michael, Michael. What do you feel like?
When they're all holding hands and everybody's rocking and all colors of people are there, all races, and it's the most wonderful
Holding
thing.
that
Now,
baby.
Michael was so good that 15 years later after his
The
death,
tot out the window
pop
was
stars
crazy.
are still chasing what he achieved. I have a video about how every modern artist,
just
possibly your
copying
favorite
MJ.
artist, is still copying Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Watch this video on the screen next.
Fire vids, man. Shout out to the boy, man. That was fire. That's the GOAT. I ain't gonna lie. Comment below who your GOAT is. Comment below why you're wrong if it's not Michael. It's like, nah. But let me know what team you are. Dead ass. Are you team Off the Wall, Bad, or Thriller? Between those three, I know there's some people that like the albums that later on, and some people were Jackson 5. I just like the sound of Off the Wall too much. But I ain't gonna lie. There is no bad answer. Take care. Step back. See you next time, boy. There is no bad answer. That's the beautiful part.